So we kind of went through and we learned how to do like the basic request to be able to interact with the platform API for Terso. Terso, if you don't know, is going to be a delicious edge-based database platform. They're fantastic. I think they run on Fly. I can't remember. Anyways, pretty fantastic stuff. So we can go through. We can we can list all the databases. We can do a bunch of searching, and so absolutely fantastic. And so what I'm thinking about here is I'm going to combine this whole database business, okay, that we got going right here. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, I should have a .n file with all my stuff in it. There we go. .n file. Look at how beautiful you are. .n file. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. All right. You guys thought I was going to leak it, didn't you? You actually thought I was going to go out there and just leak that stuff? Well, guess what? I didn't. All right, so we're going to take this, and we're going to build a per-user database idea. And how are we going to do the token, the authentication for a per-user database bonanza? Well, what I'm thinking here is that we are using SSH to create our application. So what I'm going to be doing here is if I go with public key auth, what I'll do is I'll actually get the public key attached to all the requests. So I'll actually get the public key itself. That means when I create the model for the initial model will then have a chance to init. And when I init, I will go and I will check for the database. If the database does not exist, I kind of want to, I probably don't want to just do it right away. We'll have to make it look really nice and do all the nice things to it, but we'll worry about that later. So my idea is to use the public key as part of the name of the database. And so yeah, that seems nice. And then I'll have a lookup table, public key to name of database. Or I could just use a UUID, right? I think that should probably be good. I'm not sure if databases can have dashes in them in SQLite. I don't know what the naming requirements are, but we can do some sort of maybe I'll just have something that just can get translated. Take public key and translate it into, you know what I mean? Yeah, so there you go. That's what we're going to do today. I send leak. Please respond. Does that sound good? Everyone's excited about that? Yeah, sounds like a good idea. Yeah, I think so. I kind of like the idea of not using... tell me, Ryan, what do you think? So here's what I think, Ryan. We have two options. Option number one is that we literally have like a translation layer, right? We have SSH key to what's it called? DB name, right? So that's option number one. Can we all agree that's an option? It's
Welcome
an option.
To Costco.
Maybe not the best option, but it's an option. And number two, we have kind of a more inconvenient approach, but that's okay. An SSH key to look up in table to UUID. And the reason why I'm leaning towards this one is that it also gives me one other very unique property. It gives me the property that by having everything in a table, if I wanted to iterate over all known user databases, I don't have to use a list database organization endpoint, which I guess I could. Maybe that's the way to do it. I actually, I forgot I have that as an option. Now I got to kind of think here because I'm going to want to do some database operations across everything, right? And so by doing that, maybe I do like this. Appears to be disallowed, but underscore is fine. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna...
I love you.
Okay, anything else looks to be fair game. Odd, but okay. Ooh, ID. Ooh, ID. I like option 2. You like option 2? Why do you like option 2? Because you work with, you do this a lot more than me. Hey, by the way, OXAC dev, let's go. But I haven't done this approach ever, yeah. But, okay, so remember... If you remember from our Terso Tech days, by the way, let's go to Terso Tech /Prime Brazil. Yeah, I'm going to Brazil, boys. We're going deep into the Brazil. We're going deep into the Brazil. All right, anyways, thank you, Pseudo Overflow. I appreciate that. And Arizona. Let's go. Yeah, no, I'm legitimately, we're going to Brazil. I'm going to Brazil, and it's going to be fantastic. Brazil mentioned? Absolutely. Yeah, DB per user is a new concept for me. Yeah, it seems exciting, though. I love the idea. Did I just get a sub that I haven't said thank you? Ezra. Let's go. Appreciate that. So one thing that I do get, let's see, if I hit the platform, there you go, Terso Platform API. So I have a database API. Remember, I can do this right here. I can go and get all the databases. So... technically, this lookup, going from SSH key to DB name, or SSH key to look up in a table to UUID. Technically, I don't need to do that, right? I can really just transform from key to this. Now, the only worry I guess I have is that what happens if my translation of SSH keys has collisions, right? What happens if I don't, what happens if I don't know what I'm doing? You know what I mean? A master DB to have users and their DB file names. Okay, so that's what they're suggesting. Interesting. Okay, so interesting. Okay, let's see what they have to say. Because this is also a very new concept for me, so my brain's kind of like, let's see. Agents, store of records, organization agents, stores record of tickets opened by customers, stores of records of conversations between organizations and agents. Okay, blah 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 blah. Prerequisites. I'll look at this later. I think I'm just gonna go for it. Honestly, I think I just kind of want to go for it. You know what I mean? This is a nice post, though. This is a nice little post.
Welcome
nice
to
and
Costco.
long, girthy. Some would say. I like this. Very nice. Very nice. Good job, then. I'm always so confused, but excited. Yeah, you should be. Chain reactor. Let's go. Oh, what do you think of Replicache? I haven't played with Replicache to have any idea. Kelvin Sisser, thank you. You're always confused. Everyone's a little bit. A consistent hash of the key has a low collision chance. Yeah. That's true. I could just SHA-1 your key, right? So I guess what I could do is when I create this, right, I have s dot, what is it? Is there a context, right? Yeah, see, I've been trying to understand how to use context more, right? So then I could do something like context, right? This is, of course, me being a go with value. And what's this thing taking? It takes in a content, a key, and a value. So an idea I could have is that I get the context, right? And then I take the s dot public key, and then I gotta, how do I SHA-1 this? SHA-1 the SSH public key. Tell me. Tell me. No, oh my, come on, tell me. Crypto? Is it like crypto? SHA-1, can I do that? Is that like a thing? Is that like a thing?
Welcome to Costco.
Okay, well that didn't help me. That's not helping me. Okay, how do I use it? How do I use this? SHA-1 public key equals go. Oh, you have to do something like that? Is that how you do that? We need a writer. Where is it writing it to? Okay, I gotta go look this up. I tried to just use it to use it. Okay, SHA-1 Golang example. Remember when sometimes it's nice to use Copilot because I know what I need to do. I need to pass a thing and then it should just go, right? All right, block size 64, const size equals this, SHA-1 size check bytes, new hash. Okay. Some data, let's see, returns a new hash computing the SHA-1 checksum. The hash also implements encoding binary unmarshaller and encoding binary unmarshal to marshal and unmarshal the internal state of the hash. Oh, interesting. Okay. It's a weird term called sum. I'm having a hard time understanding sum. What the hell? Why is it called sum? SHA-1 sum? It sums up the data? Why is it called sum? What's the point? Hey, by the way, Pirate Software, nice void hair. Hey, Pirate Software, you shut up! It's sum of the data. Thank you. Check sum. Let's go. Okay. Checkmate, atheist. Damn, I got owned on that one. Okay, that should be pretty easy. But where's my SHA-1? Okay, where's my SHA-1? Where's my snare drum? All right, Crypto, get the hell out of here. Let's go SHA-1 on this bad boy. Jump all the way down here, go here, hit him with that SHA-1, hit him with that new sum, and we're gonna just do that whole binary key that should marshal it into what, a byte array? Let's go. That's so good. We got this. We're doing so good. Just read the effing manual. We did. AMC. It's a checksum. Read the description. Damn, did I not read the description? Sum returns the checksum. Yeah, okay. That's me. All right, so that seems kind of neat, right? So this is the public key. Okay. And let's not use it as the public key. Let's call this the DB name. Let's call it the DB name, DB name, DB name, DB name. And we could technically convert this. If you really think about this, we could actually convert this thing straight up from bytes, hex, bytes to hex string, right? That would be nice, right? That would be nice. No, this is Python 3. Should have added the word. I should have added the proper word, which was Golang to it. Someone who also has ADHD, Primogen and I are polar opposites. While I have anhedonia, this dude appears to have hypomaniac state all the time. Does that make you hot and bothered, buddy? All right, so I got to sprint F that %x. Okay, well, let's do that. I got to just format sprint F that son of a bitch. Okay, we got this. Let's go. We got a DB name, and we got a sprint F hex. Yeah, let's do that. I think we got it. Okay, I think we got that. And saying like what? We don't have an We don't have an Let's see, value is a context. Nice, let's go. Let's go. Context, let's go. That's a bad name. That is a bad name. That is a very bad name. Initial model, and let's hit it with the C. Jump in here. We got an SSH session. We got a context with it, which is going to be a, damn, that's probably also a bad name. Let's go in here and go context.context. Yeah, is that pretty good? Then we got the context equals C. Jump up here. Actually, we should jump down here, hit that, and hit that, undo that, down here, paste that, back up, on text. Okay, that's feeling good. Are we agreeing? That's feeling good. We're going places. We're going. View earned. Thank you. Context. Oh, damn it. Okay, so context. Is that what people call it? So can I call it CTX? Is that what the cool kids call it? CTX for context? Okay, I could do that. I can't believe he didn't opt for context. Dude, Okay, so real question. What about a property on here? Should I call it context? I kind of feel like I want to call that one context. Is that fair? Okay, let's see how we did. Okay. Let's just see how did we do? So we got a T handler, we got some middleware, we got all this stuff. Awesome. So what do we got here? We got view bubble T. Okay, so this is our bubble T model going on here. By the way, Pirate Software, you're still around. How you doing? I know you jumped in here for a second, and we all know that when I'm screaming about programming, makes people feel odd. You doing good? Nice. How was your stream today? You stream good? You were streaming for like 10 hours or 11 hours. Okay, I like that. Struct is context, function arg is context. Okay, I like it. I could do that. I could follow this. I could follow that. Yeah, you're always screaming about programming. My schedule is 10 to 12 hours a day now. Yeah, because you used to do 8 hours streaming, 8 hours work, but now you've kind of amped it up. Is it because you're finding yourself getting more distracted by chat, so therefore to actually do a proper, like, quote-unquote programming stream? Because that's what I've also found personally, is that as time went on and as, like, the audience became broader, the ability to do programming streams went down. Is that fair? I managed to get better at managing both at once now. It took about a month to rebuild. Yeah, it gets a little wild. When I'm getting lazy, I watch Primogen yell at me to get motivated. Yeah. Oh, shut up!
Okay, almost dropped my phone in the toilet. So what's the Go project today?
Fantastic. I love your little update for us. Appreciate that. He got a firmware update, okay? By the way, firmware. Pirate Software, is firmware a funny word for normies? What's the funniest word for normies? Algorithm? Fibonacci? Or firmware? I kind of feel like algorithm is probably the most, like, netcode. So are you telling me if I talk to a normie and they want to hear some engineering speak, I could say something along the lines of, I can explain why netcode Why the
Welcome to
netcode isn't the
Costco.
problem to your crappy
I love you.
gameplay? Is that pretty good? Being an engineer, I can explain to you why netcode won't make you or why netcode isn't the reason for your crappy gameplay. Okay, this is good. This is good. I like this, Pirate Software. This is a really good one. It's why I banned the word in my chat. Okay, so this is good. Honestly, Pirate Software, this is great. This is great because this is one of those things that I have to really think about. You know what I mean? Because I have to come up with, like, what is the most normie word I can use to say to a group of people who are not normies? Or to a group of people who are normies. And so I got to get, like, one good insult in. And so I feel like that's it. Semaphore, that's like deep science. That's like deep science. Right? You're way too deep. Well, it's a mutex, but it's a multi-lane mutex. It's a mutex. It's a mutex. Like, no, ain't nobody gonna get that one. Soliloquy. Anyways, okay, I like that. Thank you. I appreciate that. No, I don't use a debugger with that. FIFO, yeah, come on. To piss off Cyber bro, say zero trust architecture. Yeah, that's one of them. Okay. Shakespeare has a website dedicated to numerous creative insults. Nice. Endomorphism? Wow, I don't even know what that means. Like, I know what endo means. That's the internal one. Was that a dumb question? Why? What kind of question did you ask? Yeah, I don't use a debugger in NeoVim. I just find it kind of annoying. You know what I mean? Ironically, as a network programmer, I notice we almost never use netcode unless we talk to highly non-technical people because it sounds cringe and noobish. Yeah, honestly, I don't even really know what netcode is, to tell you the honest truth. Like, netcode sounds like you're trying to say that's the programming side of the application that deals with either UDP or TCP. Like, is that what they're saying? That's what it is? Okay, yeah. See, I'm literally too smart to understand this term. What? It's what basketballers go to. Yeah, I'm literally too smart for these peasant jokes. It's painful. By the way, just for everybody, in case you guys don't know, this is actually pretty cool, but I will be doing this right after I get the Git course out. Yeah, I assume game. Let's see, hold on. Where is it? Oh, yeah, there you go. I will be building TCP, HTTP from TCP, so we can actually build, like, how does HTTP work? And we'll do HTTP 1.1 because it's honestly the most simple of all of the protocols. It's, like, really easy to understand. And HTTP 2 is just an iteration on top of HTTP 1.1. So it should just make a lot of sense. HTTP 2 is also a lot bigger. But if you know how HTTP 1 works, HTTP 2 makes sense, right? And same with HTTP 3. Just an iteration. It really is just an iteration. HTTP 2 versus HTTP 3 HTTP 2 versus HTTP 1 is not, like, it's not a huge change. It's honestly not a huge change. You multiplex on a socket instead of doing multiple requests.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
HTTP 2 is maybe a layer under HTTP 1. Is it? It's not, dog. It's still application. It's still application logic. It's not. It's not. It's the same layer. Quick, on the other hand, is the one that's below. Quick is actually really quick. Actually, like HTTP 3 is actually big enough and difficult enough, you could never just have, like, a single course on it. And then also building WebSockets from TCP, like actually doing that, right? That's how many endo functors, though? All of them, honestly. Yeah. Where do we sign up? You get 20% off or whatever, something like that, 25% off if you do boot.dev/prime. Boot.dev/prime. So I'm working on a Git course. I'm almost done with the Git course, and then I'm going to be starting on the building HTTP from TCP course, and I think that one's going to be fantastic. I think I'll be doing it in Go. I'm not a great Go engineer, but I know how to write. I know how to write HTTP. So, like, You know what I mean? So it's just like I'm just gonna have to learn some of the idiosyncrasies of Go and make sure I really understand it before we go on. If that makes sense. Go is probably the most approachable language. Go is built for non-great engineers. Yeah, it's a really great one. Go engineer these nuts. Anyways, let's keep on going. Okay, so on the initial one, we're going to do this, and what I'm going to do is on an update, I'm going to do the following. I'm going to go print, gosh, I keep using that, format, actually, let's just use log and go print ln, and then go ca that thing, and we have a model, right? We have a model. Is this on the model? Yeah, it's on the model. And let's hit it with the context dot. I assume we have to go like something like context dot get value. Is it get value? How do you get a value off of context? How do you get a value off the context? I thought dude, I forgot how to get a value off of context. Dot value. Oh, is it just dot value? With value. Oh, context value. Nice. Cool. Okay. Cool. Value, DB name. Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, I can already tell me using context for the first time. I can see right away that I'm going to want some sort of application wrapper around context, right? Because like I don't want to have to know that, right? I don't want to have to pass around like keys and stuff, right? I can tell right away I don't like that. You know what I mean? What is this? Is this a string? It's an any in, any out. Okay, cool. I'm fine with that. All right, we're going to do this, and now that we've done that, and I've also used the wrong version of Vim, awesome. Using the wrong version of Vim makes me feel good. Let's see, bubble T. Oh my goodness. Bubble T view, add that one right there. Yeah, and then take that one and go, what is it, SSH, yeah. And let's move you up there. All right, cool. Can I go build this? What is it? Command. Can we SSH this one? Okay, cool. So I should be able to go like this. I should be able to go make. It should be run live. ¿Por qué, Maria? Why didn't that work? Oh, do I have an error? Do we have an error? I've been having this make file that I've been wanting to use. It's like it's the make file to rule all make files, right? What's the build? The build is literally just build binary name. This thing is command main server go. Okay, binary name is that one. So go build server. Okay, so that should work, right? I just built it, right? I mean, I literally just built it right there. So go. Why are you not running? Build. Entering directory, Vim API, yeah? Additional, okay. Build, this thing. Leaving directory, running. Temp bin not found. What the hell am I doing wrong here? Why are you not showing up right here? Is it because bin doesn't exist as a thing? ls temp, bin. I have workout in there. That's all I have in there. Okay, so I don't know why that thing's not building. That seems great. Shouldn't that thing just go? Shouldn't that thing just be the thing? Bend over? Shouldn't that just be it? Shouldn't I be happy about that? All right, let's just do that for a second. Why? ¿Por qué, Maria? ¿Por qué, Maria? Right? Oh, is it because it's not? Oh, it's not being called that. What is the binary name? Oh, see, look at this. Look at my look at the. Oh, come on, dude. Biggest rookie mistake of my lifetime. It's literally that. Oh, come on. Okay, so cool. So that means I should be able to do SSH localhost 6114. What is it? Oh, 6112, and this is for my Vim APM server. That's not the one we want to do. We don't want to do the Vim APM server. So which one do I want to do in here? I got to go I guess I got to go make file and jump in here, and I kind of need to have, like, I guess I need multiple of these, right? So we're going to have run server. We're going to have... we're gonna, I will give it to you. I'm going to give it to you, raw. Thank you. Lookam to dar. Is Go epic? I think so. I think so. Fuck Nugget. Thank you. I appreciate the 5 gifties, baby. Man, damn, son. Making me all horned up like that. I don't even really know what to do with that. Now, I do have, okay, I guess there's kind of a problem here because I have all these problems where it's just like, here's one, but then I want to be able to use it for others. And, you know, this thing is not really designed for me to be able to do it that way. I'm going to have to rethink about how I want to run this thing, okay? We're going to have to come back to that, okay? We're just going to have to come back to that. Can we all be okay with that? I would like it to recycle and do all those things, but I don't think I can. Chameleon, appreciate that. And let's just see. We're edge computing here. So what's the horn dog building? Oh, you know what we're building, boy. All right, so we're going to... I knew I had it. 42069. Okay. Should we buy? What should we buy at the market? All right. So what do we print out here? Nice. Look at that. Okay. Okay. So that's the key that I got. So I'm gonna do it again. All right. So we got ourselves a consistent hash. Your mom was edge computing last night. Damn. Okay, so we got a consistent hash. Okay, winning. Cool. Okay. I like that. I can like that. So that means I now have that just coming down as part of the context. I like this idea of having context, by the way. I'll still have to think more about it. Like, why am I using context for, say, like an application state object? Like, what's the benefit of using context over an application state object? Honestly, I don't even know. Las GCE. Le Sagi. Appreciate that. And Harpo Barrett, let's go. Hey, by the way, I don't know if Pirate Software is still here, but I would like everybody to wish him luck this Saturday. He is in the upcoming competition. It's great for passing through Go routines. Okay, that's good to know. The Streamer Awards, yeah. That's why I'm so excited. I'm going to cheer this man on. I is it stop? You don't want to close this without reading it first, and I just literally did not read it first. Do they not have who's
Welcome
up?
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Setimo. Let's see. Winners. So here we go. By the way, this is an epic group. Let's see. Emily Wang. Where are you, Pirate Software? So we got Pirate Software, Vedal, Doug, and Code Miko. So we're gonna cheer. Okay. It's a damn shame you aren't in. That's okay. Honestly, I am so excited. Will you have sushi? I am going to go hang out with Sushi Dragon and Pirate Software. If I win, I'm going to trip, shit, and cry on stage. If I don't, then I'm going to stand up anyways, get awkward, and then shit and cry. It's going to happen. Either way, shit's happening. Okay? Shit's going down. Sedimo, appreciate that. So everybody, hey, wish Pirate Software some good luck. Give them some clappies. I hope everyone tunes in and cheers them on, honestly, because I want to see a wall of please make it Pirate Software in the stream. Right? I want to see that. I want all of you to tune in and cheer him on. Because, like, what's the purpose if we're not out there cheering him on? You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? Good luck pirating software. Okay, that's not what I said. I didn't say if you could download a car. Will there be bongos? I will try to get bongos in there. Okay, how does that sound? All right, so we have our initial model, and so we have the update state. Now, how I ideally would like to do this is that in the update state, I actually return, the initial model returns that, and then there's an init. The init returns a command. I actually want to return a command that is check the database, if that makes sense, because I actually want to make this like into a cool SSH program here, and I've never done that. So let's like try to figure this crap out. So I can go like this, type, let's see, init, initialize a database, right? And this will be, what should we call this one, an int? Is this thing just like an int? Can I just do that, right? How do I create, how did they do it? What was the bubble tea way they did this? Because they had a way that they created a custom message, and I wanted to see it. You know what I mean? I wanted to see this. And they had this really nice way of doing it. This song is like kind of like a little too intense for me. I'm not loving it. I think they actually had a really simple version of it right here. Docs, tutorial resources, video tutorials. Oh, nice! I didn't even know there's a video tutorial. I wonder if it's Bash Bunny. Bash Bunny. Queen. Do we got the Queen? Okay, so we're gonna do this. Yeah. See. Okay, so I had this one. The update. We do all this. View method. What's next? Command here. This is the one I was looking for. Check server status. There we go. Look at this status message int. Okay, so they do a type status message int, and then upon int they do a check server. Right? And what the hell's a check server? What the hell? Look, see, because you can do a status message, you can do an error message, and you can do a key message, which I think is pretty cool. I like what this style is looking at. Let's see. Remember the messages? Okay, so where did we do the... Hold on, let me try to find that. Oh, check server is a function that returns a T message, and that's a command. That's right. So a command is a function that returns a message. That's right. And an update, that's right. And an update is anytime one of these commands finishes and returns a message. That's right. Okay. I'm getting this. I'm remembering this.
Welcome to Costco.
Clown Slayer, let's go. Let's see, neat, but when's pattern matching? Pattern matching is really convenient, super useful, and it's something I definitely want, but Go doesn't have it, and that's okay, right? So I guess we don't want to go like this. A init database is kind of one of my messages I want to emit. Is that how they did it? I just want to make sure I kind of get this. They do that, and they do the commanded messages. We have this one. We have here's the two types of messages, and then we have an error on the string message. Right, that's good. Okay, that's good. I like that. And then on the update, we do all these things, and we do an int status message. All right. So if the message type is just status message, then we can literally call it an int. Okay, cool. So that means upon a init, I literally want to return a function that will do the work, right? So I want to do something. We're going to just kind of inline all of this, okay? It's like we're just going to inline stuff, okay? Initialize database, right? And then let's rename this one. This is initialized, or we can rename it db init, right? It's been initted, right? And so in here we should be able to ensure that the database has been initialized. So I guess what I need to be able to do is connect to a database, correct? Do I have a database? I guess I just have the SquealX. I just have all the SquealX, right? That was kind of fun. We have all the SquealX. Okay, that's good. Let's see, where are we going with this one? So that means I don't have a database yet that I'm initializing. Let's go in here. I thought I had something else. I feel like I already had SquealX building, so I'm a little bit confused as to where the SquealX is. Let's see, what is it? Schema.sql. I feel like that should appear somewhere. Is that not appearing somewhere? Style Lua, do all these things. SSH, here, we should get out of here. I thought I did this. Did I do it in a different... I must have done it in a different project. I must have just been checking out SquealX in a different project, and then I didn't actually follow up. I think that's what I did. People. Prime reading... Prime when reading articles equals KEKW. Prime when writing code equals KEKL. What? Prime admitting that he's a communist equals Chad. Okay. I didn't say that. I said when there's a single structure for authority, decisions can be made faster and progress can be had. Okay, I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying it makes more sense if your only goal is to try to have change happen as fast as possible. Okay, shut up. Don't even try that. Ooh, what are we programming tonight? So, fascism falls on the same thing. Monarchy falls under the same thing. All right. Anything that has like authoritarian nature built into it. You can have whatever, one person can make a decision. I think we can all agree that if TJ, Bash Bunny, and I went into a room and we had to agree on something about programming, it would take a lot longer than me walking into a room and making a decision about programming, right? It makes sense. Anyways, because TJ's triggering me. Okay. let's get back to this. Let's see, what do I have? Okay, bubble tea. All right, so I'm gonna have to, let's create a connection to the database. We're gonna just do this, we're gonna really hot dog this process. Okay, we're gonna really get in here all hot doggy. Actually, we don't need to, I forgot, because I did this, right? So let's go in here. I guess what I have to do to like tell if something has been created is I have to attempt to make a connection to the database. If I can't make a connection to the database, therefore I need to create the database. Yeah. I think that makes sense. So let's try that. So Terso, let's jump into their docs. Are you saying that they aren't decisive? No, they may have different ideas than me. All right, Terso platform, SDK.
Welcome to Costco.
Goal, remote only. We're going to do this guy. I should already have this done. I should already have that thing. I should be able to go like this, lib squeal, and that should be that one. There we go. What is it? And then what do we want to do here? Connect, remote only. We should be able to do that thing. Okay, so I should be able to jump up here and go bada bing, bada boom. We're doing this kind of dirty, okay? Boys, we're getting dirty on this, okay? We're going to get this URL, which I believe I thought I wrote all of this shit. That's why I'm just like upset right now, because I swear I wrote it all. So I'm confused as to what did I do with it? Because if I'm not mistaken, if I go to my end file, go like that, here, go like that, and do that, I'm pretty sure I should be able to cloak toggle. Yeah, I have it right there, right? All right, so I know it's like right there. I might have to build something. Let's go like this. Back, find max depth to name env, type F. Public edging. I made that. I did that. I did that one. I did that. Hey, you're no longer using Pop OS. I mean, technically, I go with i3. I made that. All right, so we'll go like this. We're gonna go like this. Let's jump here, and do I have a database thing? I guess I do. I have the command database. So let's go DB. Do I have any sort of DB? I do have a DB folder. Let's go like this. Why is it called main.go? That is just literally the worst possible name for something in here, but that's not what it's called. Let's just call it db.go, and in here we can go package db, and let's go import. We're gonna have to use you here in a moment. Func dot let's see, create database connection. People usually, what do they do? Connection? Is that what people do? That's Lua. I'm in Lua. I got Lua'd. Struct type db let's see, params, db params equals this thing, and we should have URL should be a string, and we should have let's see, name should be a string, and token should be a string. I guess it should be all built into the name, so I can just go like this. It's just a string. Is that fine? And then I can have a func new db params. Let's see, db params from env. Yeah, we're gonna do it from env, and so I'm just gonna grab it from my environment. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense, right? I think we can all agree that makes sense. And SSH.
Welcome to Costco.
Do I have a .env in here? I do have a .env in here, but I don't have it actually anywhere. .env. Env. .env. .env. What?
Welcome to Costco.
What the hell's happening here?
I love you.
Oh, I have autoload. Nice. I have autoload on Grass Eater. Let's go. Or is it Great Ass Eater? Well, I appreciate that, Great Ass Eater. What's up, bro? New here from Brazil. Funny, I'm going to be in Brazil here in a few months. I tried to see if I could use Terso with Ecto the other day and gave up and used Supabase instead. Yeah, I don't know what Ecto is. Sided. Brazil mentioned? Yeah. Brazil. The saying goes, when in Brazil, code in Lua. It's fact. It's a fact of life. All right. So I think we all kind of know where this is going. These from right here. I don't know why I would do that yet. DB params. Let's do that. And I should be able to go URL equals os.get and db URL. Is that what it's called? Yeah. Name, db name, and token, fn, that, yeah, that guy. There we go. Undefined. Okay, I get it. My bad. New variables on that side. From end, do that. And so that means I need to go like this. URL equals URL, let's see, strings. I'm starting to get kind of there, you know what I mean? I'm starting to kind of figure out what to do here, okay? We're getting places. Database, the other one, paste. Okay. So I should be able to look like this. Database is going to be the name, and a URL token, right? That's what it was called, right? Yeah. I have a policy of not answering those kind of questions. Gosh, that was my favorite tweet to this day. So front-end masters and boot.dev, or transitioning to boot.dev for future courses. Anything that makes sense for front-end masters, I'll do on front-end masters. But the thing is, like, the things I like to build, like, aren't great for front-end masters, honestly. You know, like, I'm a tools guy. I build tools. You know what I mean? It's a bit, you know, I like build tools. You know, like, and so it's hard for me to translate that. It's hard for me to translate that to front-end masters all the time. There's some things that I can, but it's hard. You know? Prime the tool man Vimmer. Yeah, I try to be. Me watching who doesn't have a clue how to create a local database using Mongo Compass. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. And that's a completely different technology, right? You know what I mean? And so that means that we can, technically I have this, so now I should be able to jump over in here. Let's grab this line right here. Hey, I love you. Thank you very much. Stan Kami! Did I say your name correctly? Did I get close? The Go plus HTMS course was outstanding. Thanks for making it. Yeah, hey, you're welcome. You know, the best part is, like, I'm not great at Go, but you can see, like, how awesome Go is that me not being good at Go, it's still so easy to, like, move and be great at Go. Yeah, I liked the HTMX course. I thought it was really good. I went over everything I think you need to know to get, like, running with HTMX. How did your Rust course turn out? It did okay, which is kind of surprising because I thought it was a really good course. I really spent a lot of time thinking about that one. Do you use dev containers on a daily basis? Literally never. Like, literally never. I've never really liked any, like, all container development takes a lot of effort.
Welcome to Costco.
Does that make sense? Arton Gutierre, I find that any dev container just takes an enormous amount of effort. If that makes sense. You know, and most things
Welcome
I work
to
on,
Costco. I love you.
I try to build with just regular things that everybody has. Exactly. It's just so much work to set up something I work locally in. And I just find it to be very annoying. Well, I prefer not having to work in a container if possible. Right? Like, there's just so many more things you have to. How do I manage all the weird versions? See, I don't have this as a problem. So it's not something I need to optimize for, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? If I don't have this as a problem, then it's not something I'm going to, like, optimize for. Like, unless if I had a problem where I have to have, like, a series of different versions of stuff based on certain things, I would still try to figure out a local solution first if I'm doing local development, you know? I don't know. Anyways, Docker is nice to use for the first 5 seconds, but then overstays its welcome. It is. It is. It can be very annoying. It can be super duper annoying. Okay, so let's go back here. Let's do this. Let's open this one. So I'm going to open up the connection for this thing, which I think should be good. I'm going to also do this one. DB params from end with DB name. Oh, gosh, that's such a terrible... Dude, I gotta figure out a better way to say that. Right? I got to be able to say that better. From name, but it's also from environment. Dang. Okay, dude. I'm literally programming Java. I'm programming Java as we speak. Squeal open. So let's go like this. Let's add a squeal like this thing and go params.url, right? All right, so I kind of like this. Let's just go like this. All right, honestly, let's just do this for now. Just because I don't have a strong opinion about how anything should be done. Let's take you and let's do that. And honestly, I don't think I need env on here anymore. Yeah. Okay, I like that. Okay. Let's just try that one. Let's go like this. Let's see. db equals ooh, yeah, I'm gonna need to definitely let's go like this. Create database connection. db from name, right? Name string, right? I'm gonna go like that. Name. Yeah, it's good enough. Good enough. All right, let's just try hit it with the fatal. I know we shouldn't do that, but we're gonna do it. Okay. Let's just make sure I can do this. I should be able to fatal on this thing, right? So when we go in here and we have a case, yeah. So I should be able to pass back initialize database, right? There we go. I think I can just do this. Oh, no, it needs a name. It needs a name. It needs a name, people. Return function, return func. Let's see, T message. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the way to do this. We're getting functional, boys. We're getting functional. We're getting functional. We're turning into a functional bro. Name.
Welcome to Costco.
I'm pretty sure I could do this better than this. I'm like 99% sure I could do this better than this, but we're not even worried about that. Yeah, we're not even worried about that, okay? We're not worried about that. The Morgan, let's go. Wait, where's the async await? There is no async await. What are you working on? Do you have a YouTube? Do you have small hands? Do you think Beastco is the best? Is Nightshade Dude the worst? All of that's pretty much true. That's pretty much all good. I like everything you said. I'm feeling so functional right now. You should feel pretty functional right now. So we got this thing. We got this whole like database business. We got the T command. We got the connection. We're just going to see, can I do this? And if not, I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go, I'm going to go, we made a DB. All right, so there we go. Can this thing work? Get this thing. Okay, so I think that's pretty much everything we need because from here, we should be able, okay. From here, we are creating all that information. We're creating a context with that. We're initializing the model, which will just kind of make the whole thing run, okay? You get that, Emmy Font? Hey, Emmy Font, you getting that? Hey, Emmy Font, do you get that? Say 1 in the chat right now if you understand what's happening. Can anyone press 1 in the chat? Can anybody honestly press 1 in the chat that understands what's happening? Why are you not using console.log? Damn. Damn, son. Honestly, I wanted to press 1 for the memes. Dorito. Thank you, 2BitBot. I understand that you are programming in a non-C# language. Space Cadet, I loved your answer. It just makes me feel so... I'm just lurking. That's okay. Lurk away. Lurk away. Dude, I'll drop some hot takes if we need to. You know, I've never been afraid of a little bit of a hot take. You know what I mean? But, you know, usually during programming, I don't do, like, a lot of hot taking, if that makes sense. So let's just try doing that. And what do we get? That should be connected. We should not be connected, right? How are we connected? I guess it is the... What the hell was my name? How was that possible? Let's go like this. Let's go like this. Let's go log.println URL. That doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right. Yeah, because like that database don't exist. Huh. I wonder if there's a different platform SDK here. I think so. My guess is that if I tried to like if I tried to do a select from anything, it'd be like the full, right? And so I bet you there's a platform SDK that I could use. Let's look at the platform SDK really quickly. How much do you want to bet there's like a quick platform? Right? Right? There has to be like an exist one. Okay, so this is list databases. We don't want to list databases. We don't need the list databases. Where's the other ones? List databases, create usage sets, delete, list instances, create token. Is there not like a... do I have to list? Oh. Yeah, well, that's the... Okay, so that's a response. Because I don't want to obviously grab them all because they'll get larger and larger and larger and larger. And that doesn't sound very good. I don't like this song either. This song pisses me off. Okay, so that's not the place. Just use the torso. No. No, we can't do that, dog. We're actually making it programmatic here. Okay, we're actually doing this so we can do the whole thing. Is there, let's see. Retrieve.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Ah, look at that. There we go, boys. Boys, there we go. Let's go. Come on. That's what we're looking for, okay? That's what we're looking for. Hey, thank you, PSP. Let's go. Can I run a poll about something I've been thinking about? Yeah, why not? What's the worst that could happen? Honestly, what's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen? You're not going to call me fake, right? Yeah, I wanted to play around with that. Okay, so this is what we want. So I'm going to go like this. I'm going to just yank this whole thing out of there. And I'm going to go here. And I'm going to go like this. Func, let's see. Type, let's see, platform, API, let's see, API params. Struct equals this. Func, new platform, API params. Or platform API params from env. Oh my goodness, it is literally happening. I'm turning into Java. Do all roads lead to not Nightshade Dude, also not Nightshade Dude, or C#? Damn, I'm going C# on this one. All roads lead to OOP, dude. They do. They do, dude. Why does that happen? You're fake, by the way. Dude, I'm fake as shit. I think it required an MITM situation. It should be, you should. You all see that recent SSH 0 day? No, I didn't. I'm glad that I'm glad I'm glad I'm building SSH. From here, let's see. Let's see. So we should be able to like this. Database exists, right? And I want you to pass in a platform. I'm gonna start changing my game up, and we're gonna start needing some. Boolean. That's for losers, by the way. I mean, can we agree that's for losers? All right, so we don't need that. We do need this request though, right? So I should be able to go like this: database, organizations, the Primogen, and I want to go like this: Let's see. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to sprint F, aren't I? Can I just plus? Can I just do that? Can I just? Bro, you want to let me? You want to plat from? I just misnamed
Welcome
that.
to Costco. I love you.
Let's see. DB name string, and then we also want token string, right? Is that fair? Wait, why is my formatting not working? Am I a loser? Am I a loser? I'm a loser. I'm an actual loser. I'm an actual loser. Ooh, let's not put it there. Do I just need a token? I don't like how I'm building these structs. These structs are really bothering me, but I'm not sure why they bother me so much. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like, I can tell I don't like them. I just don't know why. 49ers are losers. You know, Warren buffering. I'm glad that you... Hey, Raimu, how you doing? I appreciate you. Appreciate that. Let's go, Raimu. How's everything going? I haven't seen you in a while. Can we just take a moment here and just remember that Warren buffering loves Taylor Swift? As a Niners fan, we cannot have him here. Yeah. Yeah, that sucks, man. Dude, I know it is a tad cringe. It is a tad cringe. It is, dude, impersonator Jake, I'm right there with you. Okay, bring him back in. Let him say his piece. Let him say his piece. Let's see what he has to say, and then consider batting him. All right. Warren Buffering, what do you have to say to all this? I love Taylor Swift. The Chiefs. After the last talk we had a few weeks ago, I have done 14 days of lead code and getting ready for the interviews. Okay, nice. That's a lot of work, buddy. Taylor Kotlin, yeah. W take. All right, I really don't like what I'm building here. I can tell. Can someone tell me what just happened to my keyboard? I pressed some. I really don't like what I'm making right here. Right? I can tell you right away. But I'm not spirited enough with the old Go to have like a strong opinion on how things should be named. I feel like having this little API parameter thing is just, it feels right. I just can't tell you why it feels right yet. You know what I mean? I can't tell you why. I don't know why, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? All right. All right. Try a fat platform token to see if it's working. Nice try, TJ. TJ, I also think people are idiots for calling out T Swift for flying everywhere when they probably flew to a city to go to her concert. Yeah. First off, I don't care what Taylor Swift does with her life, okay? I'd say the only reason you should think Taylor Swift is stupid is because Taylor Swift is stupid. But if you think she's stupid because she flew somewhere, you're just being stupid, okay? Don't be stupid, okay? Don't come out. Don't. Dude, if that's your bar, if your bar is that Taylor Swift flew somewhere, she's like a billionaire, dog. Like, cool story. Cool story. I'm just going to go like this. Who says Taylor Swift didn't invent the Swift programming language? Fair. Oh, boys, look at this. Look at this programming we're doing. Boys, look at the programming. Oh, boys, look at this boys, look at this programming. Look at this programming. This is what we're talking about. Now this, my friends, is programming. This is what senior engineering looks like, okay? Okay? This is senior, okay? You may not like this, but this is what senior engineering looks like. And then I paste that in. I really love that there's like it's like this double double is just so good. It's just like it's like there's so much that's annoying about that. There's so much that I want to just face punch that. I just want to face punch that. Every now and then I run across code that looks like this. Like this does happen in real life. You'll run across code that looks something like this, and it's so emotionally bad. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. I don't want to change anything. Okay, so let's see if this database exists. Let's see if this works. Okay, I'm gonna have to refactor this later. You know what I mean? All right, so let's not do that. Let's not create a database connection. Not yet, at least. Let's go like this. Let's go if db.database exists, db dot right. DB already exists. Log fatal, database doesn't exist, and Nightshade dude sucks. For you, Bisco. Bisco, I hope that you appreciate that, okay? I hope that you appreciate that. And that's for you. Bad Cop did it yesterday during a game jam, and I made fun of, dude, it happens. Like, because I literally was starting to do it right there. Like, it happens. It just happens, and you like realize that you're doing something wrong. And it's so funny when that happens. Can I get a quick translation, anybody? Yo, can I get a quick translation? Yo, bros, can we get a quick translation there? Almost said something different that would have made that significantly less appropriate, but I don't think I'm allowed to say that. Okay, let's try that again. Nice. I have successfully erred. I have successfully erred. Let's go. Successful. That's the most successful error of my lifetime. I would have much rather seen a 404 from the API. In fact, I'm actually going to bring that up to him. I actually would much rather see a 404. Because I think that makes more sense, doesn't it? Task failed successfully. Dude, I kid you not. There is that line at Netflix that it literally says, oh gosh. There is a line at Netflix that it does say that. I've seen it. I have a line that is literally error, success. There is an actual line in one of them that is error success. It's real. It's real. I've seen similar. I know it's emotionally painful. Okay, so this is a real potential error. So I guess I'm gonna have to go like this. I guess I'll have to have like a type error message. Message is a struct with error. Let's see, which is gonna be a string, and then I have to have a JSON error. And so I guess I'll take this one, and I will go var e error message, and then I got to do like a little JSON, and I got to unmarshal this bad boy, and that should come with an error. And then we'll go like this, unmarshal. By the way, can we all agree that this is what Go should have looked like? Can we all agree that this is what Go should have looked like? Can we all agree that Go should have been that case? Yeah, I think we can all agree. All right. Let's see. If unmarshal does not equal nil, we were unable to. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Struct Vim doesn't have any exported fields. No custom marshaling. Wait. Do I have to do that to get it to Marshall? Oh, I think I do. Oh, interesting. Okay, so it has to be public to Marshall? I didn't know that. Is that fair? Is that true? Is that a go thing? Do fields have to be public to Marshall? Or unmarshall? Go. I didn't know that. It only, okay, cool. I guess I didn't know that. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, everything should be public. More like C. Everything's public when you really think about it. Okay, cool. So a lot of code we want to clean up here. So let's go like that, and let's do that. Database does not exist, and Nightshade Dude sucks. Okay, so this is good. Can we agree that this is good? No? Nightshade Dude, why don't you think it's good? I think it's great. We are successfully creating a database on the user. We're checking if the database exists. If it doesn't exist, then I need to create this database, which should be pretty easy to create a database. Let's just copy and paste the code. Create database. Just create the code. All right. I also, by the way, I'm not going to lie to you. The fact that platform is right here, as opposed to being the first argument into each one of these functions, triggers me to no end. Okay, I am literally triggered to no end right now. Dude, I know, dude. Does that stuff not just piss you off? Why? Because it's the key. It's clearly takes higher precedence than the name, right? Because if I were to make any other functions that don't need a name, you would still need this. Like, this is the thing it's the first thing. Time to write wrappers for him. I know, I would write wrappers and all that thing. Obviously, like, there's a lot of things I would like to do. It's ordered in an ascending way. Yeah, I know. Precedence, but also level of strength. Go HTTP client doesn't return an error for on a non-200 status. You need to check the response code. Yeah, exactly, but... Oh, yeah, I guess you're true. I guess I didn't check the response code, huh? How do I get the response code? What is it? What is it? Is it a res? Okay, so I do have a status. Let's go like this. Let's go log. I guess I didn't really check that, huh? My status. M'lady. My status. I guess I didn't technically check that, so I'm really hoping I see a nice 404. Database does not exist. Why don't I see the log? Where's the log? Why come there's no log? Why come there's no log? Why come there's no log? Well, because I did put it in the wrong one. Why come there's no log? My status 404. Okay, so it did 404. Whew. Okay, cool. Why come? So I should be able to just go like this. Res status code. All right, fantastic. Okay, mega powered games. I appreciate that raid. I would just like to let you know that I'm really appreciating that. It makes me happy. Thank you. First time chatter, also the person who did the raider. First time chat from raider. That's a big one. Small but mighty. I like it. How was the stream? I don't like the song playing. Can we all agree that nobody likes this song playing? Okay, I don't need a gentle male singing in my ears right now. Okay, I don't need a gentle male singing in my ears right now. I need something better than that. I need it like a female. Can we get a female in my ears? Can I get a female? Can a man get a female in his ears? I feel like I know a song that I want, but I don't know the name, and so I'm just scrolling through Jim Yosef songs, hoping that I just find the one that I want. Like,
welcome to Costco.
I'm just randomly scrolling songs, hoping that I land on it. I don't think it's going to happen, boys. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think I'm going to accidentally figure this one out. I don't think it's going to happen. Guessing? It's not it. I guessed. And it's not this one. It's definitely not Firefly. No. It's not Firefly. It's not Moonlight. I have a song that's playing in my head, but I can't. It has a lady that sings passionately. Hold on. Got it! I'm such a genius. I am such a genius. I knew it. I like a good every now and then. Do you like U2? U2 can tease nuts. All right. So we need to be able to create a database now. So if I go here and I go over to the Terso, we already did this once before, but we're going to do this. We should be able to just jump on this. Database API, create the database. So if we come in here and we do this, we go organizations, name, databases, and then we need to do content type, and we need to have a database name and group default. Okay, so this one requires a little bit more. We can do this. All right, so first off, let's take that out. You know what I mean? Oopsies. All right, so we need an organization name, which is going to be the Primogen. And then we don't need this. All right, so we do this new request. We need the bearer token. We need application data. We're going to need a rec. Is there like a data? How the hell did I do that before? DB main. Do I have an example that I did where I actually, let's see, I have to do a client do request, body close, read all. How do I send data? Send data, HTTP, Golang. We're doing a per user database. Post body, new buffer. Oh, it's in the request that you do the body. The body goes in the request. Okay, so that means I'm gonna need to do. I should probably just create a struct so it doesn't feel so annoying. But new database, right? And so this thing should have a name string JSON name. And then what was the other one? The other one is group. String JSON group. Jump in here, paste one of these in here. I think you have to have one of those, don't you? Or no, you're not supposed to have one of those, are you? Jump in here, func new database. Didn't think about that one, did you, asshole? No, I didn't. I really did not think about that one, did I? You got me, okay? You got me. All right, and data equals, we're going to need to do new database name JSON.Marshall. Is it Marshall? Is Marshall the one that takes the any? Yeah, I am an actual asshole here. And this thing should have a item and a, data Let's just log fatal because you are actually bad at this. Okay, there we go. Should be good for me to really, There we go. All right, data. Why don't you like this? Database is no. Oh, come on. Bytes. New reader? Is that what it's supposed to be? Is it a reader? Yeah, it's a reader. I knew that. First try. Look at that. Actually good at this. Actually good at it. Actually pretty much the best. Mustatus. I knew what I was doing. I knew what I was doing all along. I knew what I was doing. Multi-tenants. I knew what I was doing. I'm the best at this game. Create database. Boolean. Well, that seems kind of like a stupid way to go about things. Let's not do that. I guess I could just return error here. Should we just return error? Should we just return error? Would that be better? And I'll, okay, take that. And then I don't think I need that. I don't really know what to do with that other than we'll just do that for now. Return true, return nil. Yeah, that's good. Rec should be a post. Rectum. Nearly destroyed him. Post. First try, really. Multi-tennis database. Oh, we're gonna get so many so many. Okay, hold on. We're going right here. Now, I want other songs in this. I feel like I want something, but I don't know what I want. What do I want? What do I want? I don't even know what I want. I don't know what I want. Is this what it feels like to be a millennial? I always felt like I was Generation X. I always knew what I kind of wanted. Are you going to add GraphQL? No, shut up. Okay, Nickelback. Okay, now that's a bannable offense. Okay, if DB does not exist, db.create database connection. We're going to pass in this thing, and we're going to take this, and we're going to take that out, and we're going to go like this. API params equals one of those bad boys, and API params, put it in here. API params, put it in here. Incorrectly have the arguments ordered that way, but we're not fixing it. Okay, we're not fixing that because that's not the people we are. We're going to have that in here, and if we cannot get that, could not create the database. And Beast Co. is better than Nightshade, dude. Okay? Hit us with some good old Sonic Adventures 2 tracks. I don't want Sonic Adventures 2 tracks, okay? That's not who I want, okay? That's not where I want to be. Does this make... I don't want to be right there. Okay, so if I do this and I do one of these things, it's up and running. I'm going to connect with this client. I'm going to jump right here. We actually did this. A Malaga Malal. We have a database. We're going to jump over here and we're going to go like this. Terso, databases, DB, these nuts, list. Let's go. You're not logged in. Okay, we're going to do a little Terso auth. We're going to do that little Terso auth login. Let's do one of those things. I bet you can't beat me. Bet you can't beat me. You can't log into your Terso before I log into my Terso with my link. Huh? You gonna race me? You gonna race me, a little hot dog? You can't. You know why? Because you suck. Okay? All right, there we go. Terso, DB list. Well, that didn't make anything. We're going to do this one. We're going to create a status. Did I not get a... Did I... That's a skill issue. Died by skill issues. That is a die by skill issue right there. Died by skill issue. Okay. I almost just re-died by skill issue right afterwards. All right, so we're going to do this one. We're going to do this one, and look at this. I'm right here. Code invalid name, invalid database name must contain between 1 and 32 characters. This is 40, isn't it? It's 40. There we go. There we go. So now I have my SSH key linked to the database. And so every time a new person joins in, we can create a nice little database here. So one of the cool things I can do with that is I can actually take this pretty easily. I don't know why that's all broken, but I should be able to easily take this nice little bad boy right here. And before I display this, I should be able to create like a nice little welcome, like whoosh, cool little like ASCII art if I actually cared, which I don't. But I could create a little ASCII art right there, and that would be pretty dang cool. And then we'd have that. But now, look at this. We're able to go through here. We're able to create the connection. Give it the old dick twist. We're able to do all of this, have a nice one of these, and that's pretty fantastic. I'm pretty happy about this. This was shockingly easy to do. I must say that Go Bubble Tea is really good. Can we all agree that Go Bubble Tea is like it's shockingly good? And well, I mean, that's the thing is it's actually pretty fast. Like, okay, so to tell if this look like it's a quickie. I'm pretty happy about this. And so we could create a whole like state machine for all of this, right? So I could have an intro. Let's see, I enjoy all the charm libs for Go. Yeah, the charm libs are really amazing. So this was shockingly. The charm libs are by far one of the best things ever. So what I see going on from here is that we're going to go to the Excali draw moment right down here, right? And kind of what I'm seeing is that we have to create a pretty simple, like, it's really just like a simple state machine, right? We're going to have like the intro screen. And in the intro screen, I'll have to make like decisions like, you know, that's where I'm going to have to go in here and go like, does a database exist, right? I'm going to have to create a database, right? And I just can inform the user that that's what I'm doing, right? So the intro screen is just like creating database, then keeps going. Because creating a database takes like 5-6 seconds or something like that. So the first creation's long, but it's super cool. So I'm excited about that. And the thing is I technically don't have to do that. Like, I don't have to do everything sync. But I think that this is I think it's just really nice, and it makes it so I don't have to think too hard about programming, right? Like, you don't need to optimize for some super amazing case if you don't have to. And sometimes people try to, like, you know, there's a little word of the wise. When you're trying to make something, you don't have to make the most amazing thing off the rip. And so then we'd have our menu, or maybe it could actually just show stats, right? And then we'd have to have potentially a settings page. So we don't need to have history, which is really nice. We can just actually have a simple state machine going back and forth. I think modeling the data is going to be a bit harder than how I do it in Rust. Rust seems really clear how to model this data. It actually seems super clear how to model this data, whereas in Go, I'm a little bit more like, I don't know how to do that, but I like it. You know what I mean? And so I think to create all of this, it's honestly not going to take like a huge amount of time. Because ask Judo. Yeah, I'm going to probably ask Judo what his thoughts are on this one, because I'm more curious how I would create a generalized one. My guess is that I would want to use something like, I just use a map. And I'd use a map. I'd have like effectively like a type. I'd have a type value object that's going to be something along the lines of page, which is going to be a string. So that's going to be your stats page. That's going to be your settings page. That's going to be the global leaderboards page, something like that, right? And then I'm going to have like data, right? Which is probably going to be a map of a string any or whatever it is. Like, to me, that's kind of like how I would look at this. Are you going to do local sync and do some timeouts to write to the cloud? So that is how the Vim portion works. So if you go over here and you look at the Vim portion, network reporter, it's actually pretty clever how we built this bad boy. And so what it does is it connects, and it does some basic checking to do all that kind of stuff. But whenever I get any of these events coming in, what I'll do is I actually have this flush state that will go in, and it will flush out all the data via TCP. We build our own TCP protocol, but every time something lands, what I do is I check, are we in an error state or are we a stopped state? If we're error or stopped, we just don't do anything. Else, I store up messages. And then when we receive an idle or a busy, if we receive an idle, meaning they haven't pressed a key in 2 seconds, we then flush any of the queue. All of this tool to monitor Vim usage for engineers? Yeah, why not? Like, I want to see how fast I am. So I think this is pretty clever for Vim, right? I think this is pretty clever right here. I like it. Are those strings type safe? These strings, hell no. Okay. This is a language to configure an editor, so I don't come into it expecting. I don't expect high levels of safety. What I want is for a bussin to have this, right? And if I pass in a 5 and a nil, sucks for me. It should, because I didn't type it, right? So now if I'm smart and I go like this, event type string, param type apian bus and listener, then if I would have typed it, I get that nice part, right? I'm like, it's like, yo, dog, you used it kind of incorrectly. I don't want to say it's an error, bro, but just warning you, you should have done it better, right? It's Luadoc. Luadoc is just JSDoc, almost identical. Anyways, so I think this is how I'm going to do this, because that means my show stats, my settings, they each have the same object. I have my state object, right? This is my state object. I don't think I want to keep history. I think history is just largely stupid to do, in the sense that it should be a state machine. I think it makes more sense. Some messages! That has been a while. Fair. Let's see. What is it? What is this? Let's see. Isn't that the point of Terso, though? They're local sync. They are local sync, but the reason why I'm not doing that Warren buffering, this will make a lot of sense if you think about it for a second, which is I will have to first make a server that can do consistent routing, meaning that when customer A sends a message, it goes to machine A. And when it makes an SSH connection, it goes to machine A. And then I'm able to say, okay, bring down the database, because I'm going to want it to be like as close as possible. I guess since I'm on an SSH connection, I think I could have it for at least the SSH side of things. So that's a potential. You know what I mean? You Vim users, you wouldn't understand. Well, let me guess. You call yourself an engineer? You've been using JavaScript for the last 3 months, call yourself a software engineer, offended at gatekeeping, maybe have blue hair.
Welcome to Costco.
Is that what you're trying to say right now?
You.
Thank you, VTS. I appreciate that. You still wishing it was Emacs Prime? Absolutely. VS Coder? Like, what are we talking here? Just hopped in, reverse shell. Anyways, Dan got that right. Blue hair wrong, sadly. It's okay. Appreciate that, Dave All. Let's go. All right. Hey, let's go. That was